we're back here from in sunny South Florida, and our video cut out. So we're gonna do just a video dedicated to the classic because we're pretty much finished with the Breeders' Cup Mile, Turf Mile. So Ramiro, why don't you start the selections for the classic?
This is the year-end championships. A lot of people say this defines the horse of the year race. This is the mile and a quarter, $5 million Breeders' Cup Classic. It's our version of the Super Bowl. This is another race, I think, where there's 2 or 3 horses that, depending on what your opinion is, who knows how it's going to turn out. I don't really have a definitive answer, but I'm going to have to start off by saying flat out, just based on its last performance, taking out Drosselmeyer and Stay Thirsty and a couple others, you have to tip your cap to them. Harvey de Grace did beat him when we were up at Saratoga for the Woodward. So, the filly's another one that you should take into account. I think a horse that might surprise some folks is the 3-horse Drosselmeyer. He's a steady Eddie runner. I'm sure he's going to appreciate the mile and a quarter distance. He did close for second last time out in the Jockey Club Gold Cup and has been training pretty well, evidenced by his bullet 4 furlong workout on the 15th. And he also, broke his maiden going a mile at this racetrack. So he definitely likes Churchill Downs. He'll appreciate the long stretch. It's a horse that you should definitely have, in your exotics. He'll probably definitely be at a price. So the 2 flat out, the 10 Harvey de Grace, Drosselmeyer, and, I guess the 2 horses here that you shouldn't leave out. One possibly is Ruler on Ice. He showed in his last race when he made that amazing late surge to close for second. He's a dangerous horse who I might use him on top in a trifecta or 2. And the 5-horse So You Think, a classy horse, has run in Australia, has run in Ireland, has run in Great Britain, has run in France. He's a proven, classy horse. He's a world traveler. Has blinkers on for the first time. You have to include him. I mean, he's just a world champ coming here to take on the best. So, you have flat out Ruler on Ice, So You Think, and Harvey de Grace. Let me finish.
No, go ahead.
Uncle Mo and Stay Thirsty have a better chance of cutting back to a mile and running in the dirt mile, and the other horse, not even being involved. I'll have those guys beat me any day of the week. I'm a huge fan of Mike Repole as a person, as a businessman. I respect everything he does, but I'm not a fan of his two horses. I don't believe they have a shot in this race, and they're going to really have to, prove it for it to happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, they had the defection of Prayer for Relief. Would he get a fever or something? I thought I read.
Right.
So he's out of it. You got to put flat out in there. I'm never been a fan of Drosselmeyer. I see what you're saying. You ran that big figure, but you could arguably say that you ran that figure and ran that well that day in the Bud. And he's a stayer, so mile and a quarter. He happened to be there. I don't know. They've always had high hopes for this horse, Windstar Farms, and I think he's in talk. But flat out is definitely a horse to use. Habit of Grace, I've been seeing the pictures of her, while she's at Churchill. She just a superstar.
Yeah, it's hard to knock her. I mean, she is right now. She walks into the track with the champ is here.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And like you're talking about Repole, and I think he's an asshole for running this horse in the race, Uncle Mo. I mean, he had enough. I mean, run, Stay Thirsty. You got 1 horse in the Classic. I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to, make this horse go out with a bang. But I mean, what if he ruins the horse? I mean, does he care? I mean, the horse they've always had, concerns with this horse running longer distances. As a 2-year-old, even in his 3-year-old campaign, now they're going to try him into this race. I think he's completely unprepared coming off that Kelso win. They plan for these horses to be in this race, a year in advance. And they're just kind of like, oh, yeah, he's doing well. Let's put him in it. And it's, it's one of the toughest races in the world. And I just think that he's just not prepared. I don't think they're doing the right by the horse by entering him in this race. I mean, he could win. I mean, he could win. I think there's a lot stacked against him. I think that he's just not prepared for this race. Look at Habit de Grace. I think she's had like 6 starts this year or something. I mean, she's got stamina. She's ready to go. Uncle Mo, I just feel like they're just not prepared for this race. He had that ailment early on in his 3-year-old, that rare, was it liver disease?
Right.
I just think they're putting him in there because they can, and he's a great horse, so they're not going to laugh at him. but I just don't think they're doing the right thing. Towner and Serve, I've always been a fan of.
Sure.
Live Oak Plantation horse here. And, I mean, I just don't know what they're going to do in the outside post. I see Uncle Mo and Towner and Serve going to the lead.
And Game On Dude.
And Game On Dude. I mean, there's a lot of speed in this race. I mean, that's no secret. And, I really like So You Think. I think he's one of the most impressive, actually, looking horses I've seen. I can't wait to see him when I'm actually at Churchill Downs on Saturday. He just, on the video of his race replays, he just looks just phenomenal. And, he can go the distance. So I'm going to use Habit of Grace, Flat Out, and So You Think. I'm going to put Uncle Mo in there, I guess, like towards the back, but I just don't see him winning this race. If he did, that would just be remarkable.
If Uncle Mo wins this race, I mean, it's just truly the special horse that was worth all the hype from last year. But I think he has too much to overcome. Mm-hmm. The illness, the preparation time. Mm-hmm. I'm not a trainer, but I just never saw this horse going a mile a quarter to begin with. Yeah. So I'm not even going to touch him. Yeah. I've never been a fan of Stay Thirsty. I think he's a New York horse. All he likes is Belmont and Aqueduct as his home tracks. Mm-hmm. I'm
upset Tisway was not in this race. Not because I thought he could win it. I was ready to bet him. I just couldn't wait to bet against him. Yeah. Talk about a New York horse. Yeah. But this race came up pretty tough. And, Habit of Grace, I mean, she could come and win this race, and she's doing great. And, her connections think, she can win. That's why they opted for this race instead of the Ladies Classic.
Hey, let me tell you, she's the leading candidate for Horse of the Year. And if she beats everyone here, I mean, there's no excuses. Every horse that, of the 3-year-old or older variety that did something this year, whether win a major race or make some type of noise, it's all in here.
Yeah. All in here. Even if they made noise in the 3-year-old career. I can't believe Icebox is in this race. I mean, who did Zito have to, what did he have to do to get this horse in the race? I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, again, I guess maybe they're thinking, remember when we almost won the Kentucky Derby? He loves Churchill Downs. We should run him here. I just don't think he should be in the race, and I hate to say I don't think Drosselheimer should be in the race either. But, I mean, they're here, and they're going to be a factor in the race either way, whether it's pace or they show up.
Yeah. Well,
that's all we got, right? I mean, we have another video. This is just our classic video. We have a 40-minute long video talking about all the races on Friday and Saturday. You can check that out. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be talking to Ramiro on the phone, I'm sure, throughout the whole weekend. And I'm excited to see We Miss Frankie and the juvenile fillies, and I think she's got a good shot, and that's what I'm most excited for to see.
100%. Hope you guys enjoyed our selections and analysis, and we did our best Harvey Pack impersonation. So good night, and may the horse be with you.